Our youth are the future. Our communities depend on them to carry a positive legacy, learning from past mistakes.
That's especially true in Fort Pierce, where a recent tragedy rattled the city. In January, gunfire claimed the life of Nikisha Bryant, who was attending an MLK Day celebration with her 9-year-old daughter.
11 other people were hurt. As detectives still search for suspects, there's a call for change.
And those ideas may come from the community itself. Stephen Graves sat down with students in the after-school program End It to get their thoughts on what needs to happen.
Each one of these students are different ages, they have different backgrounds, but they all call Fort Pierce home. They also share a reality they want to see changed.
How does that affect you knowing someone who is a victim of gun violence?
People tell you like, well, you know Fort Pierce, like you know what sides like you shouldn't be walking on, or you know where you shouldn't be, type of thing. And it's like, well, that shouldn't be normal.
A good example of that is the MLK shooting, where we still don't have anyone who's being held responsible.
It was pretty scary because although I wasn't like there, my cousin was there.
It's sad because like when I was there, it was just like little kids playing. Anybody could have been seriously shot just over something that was probably petty.
What does it do for you as a teenager and you're thinking about everyday life?
In Black communities, mental health isn't a thing. It's like if you're sad, you're just being rebellious. You're not sad, you're not depressed, you don't have anxiety, you're just being rebellious. You don't want to do what I say do. You don't want to follow instructions. There's nothing actually wrong with you. That's what it is. And I feel like that contributes to people who do gun violence.
You can't snitch and immediately therapy means snitching, and snitching like puts you in danger. So like you can't do anything, you're stuck.
Would you say that it really is about life or death here?
There's two different places you could be in Fort Pierce, right? You can either be on the side where you're book smart, right, and you make it out, or you're street smart and you're known in the streets.
I feel like keeping yourself busy keeps you out of trouble. I make sure to keep my friend group with positive people that are gonna positively impact my situation and my personality, and I can do the same for them.
What would you say to a lawmaker, a leader who makes change in Fort Pierce?
There is a lot of bad that happens in Fort Pierce, and there's a lot of tragedies, there's a lot of shootings, but I just feel like there also are a lot of outlets that do need to be shined upon. Just because there's negative things, the positive does need to shine a little bit more.